Are you sick and tired of hitting slices every single day you play golf? Well, we're going to analyze Max Homa's golf swing, and I'm going to show you the aspects of his golf swing that you can bring into yours that will allow you to get rid of your slice. We're going to start by looking at Max's takeaway. From the red line, you will notice that Max's hands work away from that line. The reason why the hands are getting away from the line, he starts to rotate his hips around his body. By rotating his hips, it allows the chest to open up, and therefore the arms will follow as the arms are connected to the chest, and therefore the club will follow because the club is connected to the hands. As we take it up to the next checkpoint, you'll notice that Max's hips continue to rotate. We're going to keep on referencing where his right hip pocket is, and just to notice how much his hips are actually rotating around his body. What we're going to take note of also is the butt end of this club. That's going to allow us to recognize where his hands have traveled in regards to the golf ball. You'll notice that his hands are working more and more behind him as he travels up towards the top of the backswing. So as we go all the way up to the top, now you're going to notice that the butt end is basically over the back of his heels here, and his hips have rotated into a decently open position. We're going to take a look at how his hands travel towards the golf ball, and this is the big part that you can build into your golf swing that will allow you to get rid of your slice. As Max transitions into the downswing, this is where you're going to see the money move. The move that's going to allow you to get rid of your slice. This is his location of his hands. You'll notice that as he works towards the golf ball or transitions his club into the downswing, that the hands work on an outward path. But the important thing to note is that a lot of golfers, a lot of amateur golfers, will have a path that will travel too far out. Max's hands are traveling on a plane that allows the club path to get out to the right rather than cutting straight across it. And so if you're really serious about getting rid of your slice, then a good place to start is making sure that the hands in the downswing don't push too far out, because what that's going to force you to do is to swing too far across the golf ball, and that golf ball will create a spin axis that will curve the golf ball to the right. The one thing I want to point out that is important as well is that this club face position is in a good spot. So the leading edge on the golf club, if this is angled anywhere in that direction there, it's going to make it very difficult to swing your golf club in this direction here. Because if your club is swinging in that right direction and your club face is also pointing in that direction, where do you think the golf ball is going to go? So you need to make sure that the leading edge of this club in this position here is facing somewhat horizontal or even more towards the ground. That's going to allow the club face to be in a position for your club path to swing out to the right and therefore generate a much straighter curve on the golf ball. Now we're just going to watch and learn as Max hits the golf ball and gets into an unbelievable hitting position, which hopefully you can replicate and start to get rid of that slice.